for Tasmania. There's still plenty to play for and plenty that our guys should be up for. So we want to be able to send someone like Tim out if it is his last game.
Oh, there's the nick and outs. Caught it first slip. Well, the evidence early from the Tassie openers. Shot. That's a cracking shot. Not perfectly timed, but a little bit of relief. Will it get to the rope? It does. First. Oh, a swing and a slash and a boundary. It's not a lightning quick outfield here today. We've had a little bit of juice around the last. They're both 40. They are old-fashioned. Amazing. Shot. Gee, that sounded well off the bats. That's raced away. Shot of the morning. There's the one through the cordon. Soft hands. And they pick up a boundary. Early in his day. And there's the wide one. There's the cut shot. There's another boundary. Jake Doran's looked very positive here.
He drives, and it's an edge over the head of third slip, and that'll run for 4. And he runs. Last ball of this over from Guthrie, wider one, and that's put away by Caleb Jewell off the toe of the bat. That's put away very nicely by Jewell behind square. What a good shot, the shot of the morning. He plays another good shot, this time off the front foot for 4. Driving is Jewell. Good shot of the front foot. That's going to run. That'll run all the way down the hill on the fast part of the ground for 4. I didn't think he got that. Jewell. There's use of the feet in the air over the head of mid-off for 4 more. Tigers getting on with this.
Wickets is a good season for a spinner. Like
Sandy around the wicket. More runs for the Tigers. Doran, sweet timing there. Off the front foot through the covers.
His go. Oh, an edge and through. Well, that just lobs right through. There's a cuts and a boundary. Was there, just set up. 7,
in the 20s, the high 20s. That's a nice shot.
That's a beautiful shot. Yeah, that surprised 330 runs before today. So, that's a good shot. It was there to be hits, but good timing. Balance was the key.
And there we go. Off the front foot goes Jake Doran. That'll get to the rope, and there's 4. That gets him to the within touching. Doran reaching wide. There's a half century. 3rd ball up to lunch. That's a good start. And
if they don't manage to get maximum points out of this game, make it very hard work to make the final.
And Steckity on middle and leg there to Jewell. The end of that over. 10 overs from Mark Steckity. 1 for 30. Just on the other matches.
It's going to make it really hard.
Wildermuth bowls to Doran, and there's more runs for Jake Doran. He is having a ball out there post-lunch. That's 13 runs off 7 balls. Full pitch, that's hit him on the legs. He's out. That's the end of Doran. I thought that was a good shout. It hit him on the back leg. It might have been shaping down leg side, but that's a great breakthrough for Queensland and Doran when he was absolutely set. Lovely drive from Jewell off the front foot. That's classic Caleb Jewell. What a beautiful shot. 4 runs. That's skimmed across the outfield.
Looking at it from afar.
There he goes with a lovely fluent off drive off the front foot. Beautiful shot by Wright. There's runs out there.
There's another drive. It's 2 scoring shots from him, both in the same spot. First one went for a boundary. Second one does as well. I didn't like the LBW.
Sure, is it
he
short?
Was. On the upper fraction. Testing his arm, Mac Wright. 3 boundaries now. His score, which is 12.
Flash, so. But yeah, he's certainly never been any issues with his short form cricket. As we see a beautiful shot there from Mac Wright. Player in their lineup.
Very much so.
That's a beautiful shot from Jewell.
That's the way to do it. Down the ground, and that'll bring up 50 for Caleb Jewell. So his little purple patch the last few weeks continues.
When our team was in a hopeless position as well, usually just made things.
Oh, he goes for it to get Glover. I think he did. So the plan works out. Not exactly what the doctor ordered, but
Queensland are right in this contest. Silk plays it behind square leg and is caught. That's a disaster for Tasmania and exactly what Queensland want. Jordan Silk just flicking it off his toes and...
well deserved too.
Yeah,
well deserved.
He's great value. We don't want to see him in too early. Guthrie to Webster. It's controlled edge. That should roll down the hill across the far section of the ground. And there's 4 to Tasmania. Partnership required here.
Yeah, it's 20 overs a game.
Yeah, it'll work. He hits that ball hard through the onside. Great shot. Really good shot. Bit short there from Guthrie. And Webster was onto that like a flash. On who are fielding on Thursday. That's a good shot from Webster. Really good, handsome back foot force through the offside. Will it get to the rope? Hazlitt gives the chase. And it's a boundary to Beau Webster. But I'll tell you what, it was touch and go between Hazlitt and the ball across that 90 metre. Webster on the back foot. Good shot through the offside. Sandhu giving chase with those long strides. It's a 55 metre boundary and he won't cut it off. More runs for Tasmania. Webster on the back foot. Good shot through the offside. Sandhu giving chase with those long strides. It's a 55 metre boundary and he won't cut it off. More runs for Tasmania. Webster on the back foot. Good shot through the offside. Sandhu giving chase with those long strides. It's a 55 metre boundary and he won't cut it off. More runs for Tasmania. Webster on the back foot. Good shot through the offside. Sandhu giving chase with those long strides. It's a 55 metre boundary and he won't cut it off. More runs for Tasmania. Webster on the back foot. Good shot through the offside. Sandhu giving chase with those long strides. It's a 55 metre boundary and he won't cut it off. More runs for Tasmania. Webster on the back foot. Good shot through the offside. Sandhu giving chase with those long strides. It's a 55 metre boundary and he won't cut it off. More runs for Tasmania. Sinfield to Webster. Short again and Webster once again on the back foot through the offside. Excellent batting. 4 more runs. It's a little bit short there from the youngster. Off an edge and that may yet run all the way to the rope. It will. So more runs for Tasmania. A little bit of frustration for Queensland.
There's the cut shot and a boundary. I think yes. He's not a leopard across the turf.
Jewell drives firmly through the offside. 4 runs. Maybe off the toe. So he's on the 97. 2 slips for Sandhu. Webster in the air. Just to the left of Gully. That's 4. That's Webster's game. I reckon that's okay. Webster faces Sandhu. There's 4 more. These are good runs for Tasmania. The chase is on. The ball will get to the rope. Just good effort there from Burns. Guthrie. Caught it slip. He's too short of his consecutive Shield centuries. Bad luck for Caleb Jewell. If ever a player deserved. The stat sheet. Here's Guthrie around the wicket to Webster. Short. And Webster pulls that behind square leg for a boundary. Wow. Well placed by Webster. Firmly driven by Webster on the front foot. Majestic. 4. 81 to Webster. Yeah. He goes again. 4 more. This is good stuff. Great batting here from Beau Webster. He races up to 85. Great shot by Payne. Wide of mid-on. That'll be 4. Trademark from the keeper batter. Over the rope she goes. 4 more to Tasmania. Southern end to Payne. He's having a lot of strike. And that's a great shot by Payne. Off the back foot. Beautiful. Beautiful back foot cover drive. Wildermuth to Payne. This time through mid-on. More runs. Will this get to the rope? It'll be touch and go. I think it's going to get there. It's speeding up and it crosses the rope now.
Final leg on the fence. There's the cut and there's the boundary. Tim Payne, the veteran. He moves to 33. He's in pretty good touch here. Only shot out in the book, as you might remember, as a drive down the ground. Here's more runs to Tim Payne. I think it's 4 of them. The big man Sandhu's going to lumber after it, and he won't get there. Keep moving. There's another cover drive. He smokes it through the offside. 41 runs. with Sinfield. Can't do it. Well played from Beau Webster. But an excellent day's cricket for Tasmania. They finished 5 for 3 to 5.